came in soft, like a ribbon at my throat, sweet on your tongue, with a strangest kind of glow. Your hands were clean, your smile kept all its teeth. You wore your grace like it was built to keep. But I heard the floorboards groan when you crossed my room. I saw the calm in your eyes turn sharp too soon, and you let it show, just enough for me to know. A blade of steel hidden inside a dress of silk. A blade of steel hidden inside a dress of silk. You wrap me up, then you make me feel. A blade of steel hidden inside a dress of silk. A blade of steel hidden inside a dress of silk. So sweet, so still, then you cut, then you kill. You kiss my name like a spell you learned by heart. Left powder prints on the lace around my scars. I let you in to the quiet of my chest. You took your time like a guest who knows what's next. And the chandelier felt colder when you smiled. Every little lie was dressed up to look mild, but I saw the gleam where your shadow split in two. A blade of steel hidden inside a dress of silk. A blade of steel hidden inside a dress of silk. You wrap me up, then you make me feel. A blade of steel hidden inside a dress of silk. A blade of steel hidden inside a dress of silk. So sweet, so still, then you cut, then you kill. Now you're standing there with your velvet on the floor. No disguise left, nothing tender anymore. I should have known by the weight behind your breath what looks like love can be dressed for death. A blade of steel hidden inside a dress of silk. A blade of steel hidden inside a dress of silk. You wrap me up, then you make me feel. A blade of steel hidden inside a dress of silk. A blade of steel hidden inside a dress of silk. So sweet, so still, then you cut, then you kill. A blade of steel hidden inside a dress of silk. A blade of steel hidden inside a dress of silk. I'll wear the bruise like a ring made real. Your coat still hangs by the door, like a ghost that missed the war. I learned your silence by name. Then I wore it all the same. The table has one clean plate, dust on the second-hand lace. I touch the chair where you sat, and it answers me back. I kept the little blue box, the dented ring, the matchbox. I kept the version of us that still knew how to trust. Count the petals as they fall upon our ruined crown. Count the petals as they fall before they touch the ground. I called it love, I called it home. Now I can hear the storm. Count the petals as they fall upon our ruined crown. Winter came in through the seam, bit through the hem of the dream. Your name on my tongue turned to ash, a sweet then a bitter flash. I used to beg for a sign. Now I just stand in the line where the old grief waits in a row and lets the cold wind blow. I wash the salt from my hands, still it came back like sand. I held the hurt to my chest and let it do what it does best. Count the petals as they fall upon our ruined crown. Count the petals as they fall before they touch the ground. I called it love, I called it home. Now I can hear the storm. Count the petals as they fall upon our ruined crown. No prayer left in my throat, just a thin black coat. I am the witness now. I am the hollow vow. If there count the petals as they fall. I let the ruin down. Count the petals as they fall, and let it close me now. You bowed your head to me like we were guests at some old house with all the mirrors veiled. I held my hand so still in my lap, polite as lace and twice as scared. Your ring caught the lamplight once, then looked away. I knew that room would keep our names, and I could feel it tucked in the walls, a final word you would not call. So I stood there at the edge of you, counting the steps I would not move. We traced the scars upon the marble floor tonight. We traced the scars upon the marble floor tonight. Say my name like you still might. We trace the scars upon the marble floor tonight. We trace the scars upon the marble floor tonight. Hold me here, then let me slide. Your coat was folded neat on the chair, like you meant to stay and never did. The air went silver cold with what we knew, but could not bear to let be named. I watched your throat start and stop, a small white bird against the dark, and I almost said, don't leave like this, but my mouth stayed locked in silk, and I could feel it tucked in the walls, a final word you would not call. So I stood there at the edge of you, counting the steps I would not move. We traced the scars upon the marble floor tonight. We traced the scars upon the marble floor tonight. Say my name like you still might. We traced your silence like a hymn under my tongue, where no one sees. We trace the scars upon the marble floor tonight. We trace the scars upon the marble floor tonight. Say my name like you still might. We trace the scars upon the marble floor tonight. We trace the scars upon the marble floor tonight. Heal the room, forgets our fight, and in the dark the keys go dim. The house breathes out your shape. The rose, it's bowed at dusk along the marble stairs. I wore my best restraint, you wore your silver stare. Your name in my gloved hand like wax against the flame. The ballroom held its breath when I let you speak my name. Come closer if you dare, let the chandeliers watch us fall. I keep my heart behind this perfectly shut up wall. One last step before the shadows swallow the hall. One last step, and I can't pretend I'm not yours at all. Take my hand, let it lead. One last step, then I concede. I offered you my vow in polished measured tones. You laughed like broken glass and touched the air around my bones. The violins climbed high, then faded into black. I should have turned away, but I kept calling you back. Come closer if you dare, let the chandeliers watch us fall. I keep my heart behind this perfectly shut up wall. One last step before the shadows swallow the hall. One last step, and I can't pretend I'm not yours at all. I set the table for two under the bone-white moon. You smiled like winter was kind, like it had come in a room. Your coat on the chair by the door, your hands warm from the rain. I called it a little safe place. You called it by my name, and I believed you. I believed the hush. I held my breath, and it held me up. I promised you a dance, but never said we would survive. I promised you a dance and left the blade inside. I promised you a dance. Now look at what it cost. I promised you a dance, and the music turned to frost. The cups were still on the sill. The floor was still wet from you. You said, just wait till the dark passes, like dark was something we knew. But the walls went thin as paper, and the mirror learned your face. I saw the room stop pretending. I saw the last trace fade away, and I heard it in the seam of the night. A tiny crack running through the light. I promised you a dance, but never said we would survive. I promised you a dance and left the blade inside. I promised you a dance. Now look at what it cost. I promised you a dance, and the music turned to frost. Turn slowly, don't look down. The floor is open. The floor is now. Your by. I promised you a dance, but never said we would survive. I promised you a dance and left the blade inside. I promised you a dance. Now look at what it cost. I promised you a dance, and the music turned to frost. You found the lock, I kept it hidden under the lace, behind the linen. A careful smile, a blade in velvet. You crossed the room and felt me get it. One step closer, the air turned thin. I knew your name before you said it. Now the candles lean like they know my side, and your pulse hits hard when I close the night. I could let you go, but I made my vow. The whole house shakes as I open it. The silk will tear before I ever let you leave. The silk will tear. I was made to make you need. The silk will tear. If you try to pull me from your hands, the silk will tear. I will hold you where I stand. I traced your fear like it was a map, found all your exits, then took them back. Your silver ring against my finger, like every warning had learned to linger. You looked at me like a storm at sea, and I looked back like a locked decree. Now the chandelier swings slow above, like they heard my prayers turn sharp as love. I could let you go, but I know the cost. Every breath you take is a thing I've lost. The silk will tear before I ever let you leave. The silk will tear. I was made to make you need. The silk will tear. If you try to pull me from your hands, the silk will tear. I will hold you where I stand. I don't hide now, I step into it, all my longing, with my hands around it. If you call it sin, then say my name. I wore the dark and it wore my flame. I won't apologize for wanting this, for every bruise beneath the kiss. Now the floorboards sing underneath my heel, and the night comes close, you can feel You might run, I've already heard that breaking sound, soft as a vow, sharp as a chain. If you leave me now, I'll call your name, and the halls will answer and the dark will bloom. I became this hunger the second you came through. The silk will tear before I ever let you leave. The silk will tear. I was made to make you need. The silk will tear. If you try to pull me from your hands, the silk will tear. I will hold you where I stand. The silk will tear. Let the whole world hear me say. The silk will tear. You were mine the moment you Come in, dear guest, come close. Leave your coat by the door. The candles know your name, and the floorboards ask for more. I wore my velvet patience, black as a winter sea. I saved the sweetest chair for you, right where you can see me. Take the rose from my hand, take the glass, take the veil. If your pulse is a secret, mine can keep it detail by detail. Oh, the room is turning slow. Oh, the night leans into no. One small bow, one small breath, then we step toward what is left. One last step before the shadows swallow the whole. One last step and I am yours against the wall. Say my name, let the silence fall. One last step before the shadows swallow the whole. You stood where the lanterns tremble, under blood-red draped lace, with your hands so careful, trembling near the edge of my face. I was all polite surrender, all a measured, quiet flame, but your eyes began to unravel every rule I came to name. So I turned my heart like a key in the lock of curtains breathe, and I am yours at last, at ease. Your coat still hangs by the door, like a ghost that missed the war. I learned your silence by name, then I wore it all the same. The table has one clean plate, dust on the second-hand lace. I touched the chair where you sat, and it answers me back. I kept the little blue box, the dented ring, the matchbox. I kept the version of us that still knew how to trust. Count the petals as they fall upon our ruined crown. Count the petals as they fall before they touch the ground. I called it love, I called it home. Now I can hear the stone. Count the petals as they fall upon our ruined crown. Winter came in through the seam, bit through the hem of the dream. Your name on my tongue turned to ash, a sweet then a bitter flash. I used to beg for a sign, now I just stand in the line where the old grief waits in a row and lets the cold wind blow. I washed the salt from my hands, still it came back like sand. I held the hurt to my chest and let it do what it does best. Count the petals as they fall upon our ruined crown. upon our ruined crown. Count the petals as they fall. I let the ruin down. Count the petals as they fall, and let it close me now. You came in soft like a ribbon at my throat, sweet on your tongue with a stranger's kind of glow. Your hands were clean, your smile kept all its teeth. You wore your grace like it was built to keep. But I heard the floorboards groan when you crossed my room. I saw the calm in your eyes turn sharp too soon, and you let it show, just enough for me to know. A blade of steel hidden inside a dress of silk. A blade of steel hidden inside a dress of silk. You wrap me up, then you make me feel. A blade of steel hidden inside a dress of silk. A blade of steel hidden inside a dress of silk. So sweet, so still. Then you cut, then you kill. You kissed my name like a spell you learned by heart. Left powder prints on the lace around my scars. I let you into the quiet of my chest. You took your time like a guest who knows what's next. And the chandelier felt colder when you smiled. Every little lie was dressed up to look mild, but I saw the gleam where your shadow split in two. A blade of steel hidden inside a dress of silk. A blade of steel hidden inside a dress of silk. You wrap me up, then you make me feel. A blade of steel hidden inside a dress of silk. A blade of steel hidden inside a dress of silk. So sweet, so still. Then you cut, then you kill. Now you're standing there with your velvet on the floor. No disguise left, nothing tender anymore. I should have known by the weight behind your breath what looks like love can be dressed for death. A blade of steel hidden inside a dress of silk. A blade of steel hidden inside a dress of silk. You wrap me up, then you make me feel. A blade of steel hidden inside a dress of silk. A blade of steel hidden inside a dress of silk. So sweet, so still. Then you cut, then you kill. A blade of steel hidden inside a dress of silk. A blade of steel hidden inside a dress of silk. I'll wear the bruise like a ring made real. The roses bowed at dusk along the marble stairs. I wore my best restraint. You wore your silver stare. Your name in my gloved hand, like wax against the flame. The ballroom held its breath when I let you speak my name. Come closer if you dare. Let the chandeliers watch us fall. I keep my heart behind this perfectly shut up wall. One last step before the shadows swallow the whole. One last step, and I can't pretend I'm not yours at all. Take my hand, let it lead. One last step, then I'll concede. I offered you my vow in polished, measured tones. You laughed like broken glass and touched the air around my bones. The violins climbed high, then faded into black. I should have turned away, but I kept calling you back. Come closer if you dare. Let the chandeliers watch us fall. I keep I set the table for two under the bone white moon. You smiled like winter was kind, like it had come in. Your coat on the chair by the door, your hands warm from the rain. I called it a little safe place. You called it by my name, and I believed you. I believed the hush. I held my breath, and it held me up. I promised you a dance, but never said we would survive. I promised you a dance and left the blade inside. I promised you a dance. Now look at what it cost. I promised you a dance. And the music turned to frost. The cups were still on the sill. The floor was still wet from you. You said, just wait till the dark passes, like dark was something we knew. But the walls went thin as paper, and the mirror learned your face. I saw the room stop pretending. I saw the last trace fade away, and I heard it in the seam of the night, a tiny crack running through the light. I promised you a dance, but never said we would survive. I promised you a dance and left the blade inside. I promised you a dance. Now look at what it cost. I promised you a dance. you found the lock, I kept it hidden under the lace, behind the linen. A careful smile, a blade in velvet. You crossed the room and felt me get it. One step closer, the air turned thin. I knew your name before you said it. Now the candles lean like they know my side, and your pulse hits hard when I close the night. I could let you go, but I made my vow. The whole house shakes as I open now. The silk will tear before I ever let you leave. The silk will tear. I was made to make you need. The silk will tear. If you try to pull me from your hand, the silk will tear. I will hold you where I stand. I traced your fear like it was a map, found all your exits, then took them back. Your silver ring against my finger, like every warning, had learned to linger. You looked at me like a storm at sea, and I looked back like a locked decree. Now the chandeliers swing slow above, like they heard my prayers, turn sharp as love. I could let you go, but I know the cost. Every breath you take is a thing I've lost. The silk will tear before I ever let you leave. The silk will tear. I was made to make you need. The silk will tear. If you try to pull me from your hand, the silk will tear. I will hold you where I stand. I don't hide now, I step into it, all my longing, with my hands around it. If you call it sin, then say my name. I wore the dark, and it wore my flame. I won't apologize for wanting this, for every bruise beneath the kiss. Now the floorboards sing underneath my heel, and the like you might run. I've already heard that breaking sound, soft as a vow, sharp as a chain. If you leave me now, I'll call your name, and the halls will answer, and the dark will bloom. I became this hunger the second you came through. The silk will tear before I ever let you leave. The silk will tear. I was made to make you need. The silk will tear. If you try to pull me from your hand, the silk will tear. I will hold you where I stand. The silk will tear. Let the whole world hear me say, the silk will tear. You were mine the moment you stayed. Near, feel the steps in 3. Hear the iron call. The throne belongs to me. I came in velvet smoke, with a blade in my smile, gold on every finger, and judgment in my eyes. You wore a brave face, but I read the crack. One pulse, one prayer, and I take it back. Turn to the floor, let the banners fall. I was made for the crown. I was made to own it all. bowed your head to me like we were guests at some old house with all the mirrors veiled. I held my hand so still in my lap, polite as lace and twice as scared. Your ring caught the lamplight once, then looked away. I knew that room would keep our names, and I could feel it tucked in the walls, a final word you would not call. So I stood there at the edge of you, counting the steps I would not move. We traced the scars upon the marble floor tonight. We traced the scars upon the marble floor tonight. Say my name like you still might. We traced the scars upon the marble floor tonight. We traced the scars upon the marble floor tonight. Hold me here, then let me slide. Your coat was folded neat on the chair, like you meant to stay and never did. The air went silver cold with what we knew, but could not bear to let be named. I watched your throat start and stop, a small white bird against the dark, and I almost said, don't leave like this, but my mouth stayed locked in silk, and I could feel it tucked in the walls, a final word you would not call. So I stood there at the Come in, dear guest, come close. Leave your coat by the door. The candles know your name and the floorboards ask for more. I wore my velvet patience, black as a winter sea. I saved the sweetest chair for you, right where you can see me. Take the veil. If your pulse is a secret, mine can keep it detailed. Oh, the room is turning slow. Oh, the night leans into no. One small bow, one small breath, then we step toward what is left. One last step before the shadows swallow the whole. One last step and I am yours against the wall. Say my name, let the silence fall. One last step before the shadows swallow the whole. You stood where the lanterns tremble under blood-red draped lace, with your hands so careful, trembling near the edge of my face. I was all polite surrender, all a measured quiet flame, but your eyes began to unravel every rule I came to name. So I turned my heart like a key in the lock of your own skin, and the whole old house went listening when I let you in. Oh, the room is turning slow. Oh, the night leans into no. One small bow, one small breath, then we step toward what is left. One last step before the shadows swallow the whole. One last step and I'm yours against the wall. Say my name, let the silence fall. One last step before the shadows swallow the whole. If I fall, let me fall in your arms. If I burn, let it warm the dark. I have waited in this garment for the moment and the mark. No more etiquette, no more vows, only this trembling, only now. Your mouth just breathe, and I am yours at last, at ease. You arrived in black silk gloves at the edge of my old world. You bowed like you knew my name, and the candles held their breath. There was frost on the silver tray, and a script in your steady hand. You said, dance if you dare tonight, like a vow and a command. So I took one step, then another, my pulse in its cage. I heard the room lean in as the floorboards prayed. One last step before the shadows swallow the whole. One last step, and I'm yours when I fall. Take my hand, let the whole house know I was made for the afterglow. One last step before the shadows swallow the one last step. Your ring caught the velvet name as you turned me slow in place, and the glassware chimed our names like a verdict in lace. Every laugh from the distant chairs turned to silk around my throat. I was dressed for a safer life. Now I'm swimming in your oath. So I took one step, then another, past the edge of sound. My heart beat out the measure when you pulled me down. One last step before the shadows swallow the whole. One last step, and I'm yours when I fall. Take my hand, let the whole house know I was made for the afterglow. One last step before the shadows swallow. Now the mirrors are listening, and the portraits all look away. You said love was a locked gold door. I brought my own bouquet. If the night wants a sacrifice, then let it learn my face. I will kiss the dark by name and wear